I'm sorry, what?
I've read your motion,
Okay.
and you made some pretty serious allegations here against Mr. Ashworth.
I'm aware of that, Judge.
You agree with me on that, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
And you knew those occurred on October the 30th of this year, correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right. And you filed a number of things on November 17th of this year. Is that also correct?
That is correct.
And is it also correct that you didn't mention anything that occurred on October the 30th of 2025 in your filings on November 17th?
Yes, and there's a reason why I didn't mention it at that time.
I'm not asking for your reason why at this point. I'm just saying you didn't do it, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay. So, you're claiming you didn't receive anything from Mr. Ashworth?
I'm not only claiming that, I will state that under oath, and I will take a polygraph to the effect of that.
We're not here to have you take a polygraph. It seems to me things are getting somewhat out of hand. Mr. Ashworth, I don't know how you wish to respond to this motion for disqualification.
This motion just a few minutes ago, Your Honor, and frankly, I don't even know exactly how I feel about it yet. As a matter of fact, I think I might make a motion to have him evaluated at this point. So if I could have some time to respond, Your Honor, I'd ask for a few days to respond to this motion and maybe make some motions of my own.
Judge, if I may, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Luckily, the two witnesses that I mentioned in that motion are present in the courtroom, Judge. Corporal Darren Hamlin and Deputy Wes Barker.
And what you're saying, I mean, we can have a hearing on this. I don't think it's fair for Mr. Ashworth to be basically responding to something that was filed at 8:10 a.m. today, when it's now almost 11:10, 3 hours later. It makes no sense for him to be in a position to have to respond.
I have no problem with that.
Okay. And just for the record, I have had some medical issues, and I'm doing better, but I don't know that I can travel in person to Lawrence County in the foreseeable future, in the near future. So if we want to set this for a hearing on the motion to disqualify, first of all, Mr. Ashworth, how long will you require to respond to Mr. Cook's allegations here?
I have some civil cases that are wrapping up this week. If I could have till the middle of next week, that would be great.
The middle of next week will be Christmas.
Is it really? Oh, man.
It comes every year, Mr. Ashworth. Why don't I give you until the 30th of December to respond? I'm not going to make it New Year's Eve. So why don't you, will that be a sufficient period of time for you to respond?
Sure, it's fine.
And in the meantime, Mr. Cook, I don't know that you have any other motions you wish to file. You have seen my order then, is that correct?
I received two orders from you, one denying my motions of the 17th, and then the motion, or the order that today was no longer going to be trial, that it was going to be a motions hearing. Like I said, Judge, I've not received any filings from Mr. Ashworth. He says that he sent them to the address on file. I'd like to ask what address he has, because I've not received anything, and the court has not sent me anything.
So it's on certificate of service, it's on motions.
On all the certificate, look at the certificates of service here. Every, well, I don't. I don't have the certificates of service in front of me. I just have the motions. But this
I can look your honor and tell them what the address is.
Okay.
1 second.
And Judge, if I could get any filings that Mr. Ashworth has made since October 30th, I would appreciate that, because like I said, I've not received those.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Ashworth.
Yes.
Mr. Ashworth sent it to Philip A. Cook, 8 County Road 1205, Apartment A, South Point, Ohio 42680.
That's where the
That's
screw up
correct,
is.
Your Honor.
That's where the screw up is, Judge. My address is 8 County Road 120 South. S is for South, Apartment A.
Well, this is the one that's on the record, Your Honor, so, but whatever it is, I'll be happy to change it.
All right. And if there are filings, can the court provide, can the clerk's office provide Mr. Cook with all the filings that Mr. Ashworth is, he's claiming this, I don't know if it's true or not, but if the clerk's office could be so kind as to provide Mr. Cook with what Mr. Ashworth has sent him in response to his November 17th filings, I would appreciate that.
Yes, Your Honor, we can do that.
And can I get the motion that we're dealing with today? Because I haven't received that either. And
You
Judge,
have a copy of your own motion, don't you, Mr. Cook?
I have a copy of my own motion. I haven't received a copy of Mr. Ashworth's motion.
He filed motions on November 17th.
No, I'm talking about,
November 19th, I'm sorry, November 19th, in response to your filings.
and is there another motion that was made by Mr. Ashworth, that resulted in today being changed from trial to a hearings motion?
Yes, he filed a motion for sanctions against you, and you have not responded to that. I take it you didn't respond because you didn't receive it. Is that what you're saying?
I haven't received anything from Mr. Ashworth, Judge, not a single piece of paper. Except for what was sent to me by my attorney prior to October 30th. Anything November 1st and later, I have not received from Mr. Ashworth.
Your Honor, what's the address that he says he lives at now? May I have it again?
8 County Road, 120 South, Apartment A. And correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Ashworth, but you stated that you had sent them to 8 County Road 1205, is that correct?
I sent him to whatever address was on the file for you, sir. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
I sent him to whatever address is on the file in the courtroom. If that's what it is, then that's where I sent it.
So, look, the clerk's office, Mr. Cook, is going to provide you with the filings that Mr. Ashworth sent. Apparently you did not receive. I'm going to allow him you can also respond to those if you wish by the 30th. And after I receive those, I'm going to set either a hearing or a normal hearing, or I will make a decision otherwise based on the filings. So let's get whatever filings you you want in, and again, Mr. Cook, I'm going to caution you, you should have an attorney representing you. It appears to the court here that your filings from before aren't in compliance with the rules of procedure, and I want you to comply with those rules of procedure as anyone else is required to do. So let's...
Judge, if I may, I'd like to put a couple of other things on the record, if I may.
Put it on the record, I don't care.
So one of my motions was for the video surveillance from October 30th, because it would have shown what I had alleged. In addition, Judge, if I may, on November 25th, I believe it was, because I received your denial of my motions on the 24th, I contacted this court and by phone and requested a public records request for those videos. That was unlawfully denied.
You probably should read the responses, Your Honor, because it's talking about things that ought to have been briefed.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I didn't hear you. I didn't understand what you said.
Well, there had, one of the things, look, we're talking about, the incident we're talking about in this matter occurred on December the 9th of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Things that have occurred since then, Mr. Kirk, I'm not certain are relevant to what occurred on the 9th of December of 2024. So you say it was unlawfully denied information. I'm not certain what relevance it has to the matter at hand.
I'm simply trying to communicate to the court, to Your Honor, that I've done everything possible to try and, because of the motion that I'm filing today, okay, I've done everything I could, and this is one of the reasons why I was waiting to file this motion, was because I was trying to get the video evidence that shows my allegations that in the motion that I made today.
Well, you can put whatever motions, you can submit whatever motions you want, the court will rule on them, but I want you to be aware that what we're talking about, the underlying issue in this case is what occurred on December the 9th of 2024. Relevance of other matters subsequent to that, I don't know are going to be something the court's going to be considering, okay?
Okay, so may I ask you a question, because I'm a little bit confused, if I may?
I hate you to be confused, but ask your question anyway.
Okay, so the allegations that I made in my filing of misconduct, are you saying those are irrelevant? And then if that's the case, then why don't we just move on with whatever motion that Mr. Ashworth made?
Well, you're the one who's made this motion, and you've made some pretty serious allegations here, right?
Yeah, that's
Would you
correct.
agree with me on that?
They're very severe.
Severe, there wasn't a fist fight, was there?
No?
Okay, so, but the allegations you're making are pretty substantial, and you're saying he's acting unprofessionally. I certainly think he has the right to respond to that, and the court will make a determination. Now, I'm not going to advise you, I can't advise you on what steps you can do legally, but that's, you made this, you filed this motion, the court wants a response from Mr. Ashworth, which he's going to provide by the 30th of December, and then the court's going to rule on it, okay?
I have no problem with that, and I think that Mr. Ashworth should have all the time necessary to review and respond to the allegations, because they are very severe. In addition, I would like an opportunity to review the motion that he's made that brought us here today, because
I've already said the clerk's office will provide you with all of the filings that Mr. Ashworth made. I believe it was on November 19th. Is that correct, Mr. Ashworth?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you wish to respond to any of those by December 30th, the court will allow that, and then the court's going to either set another hearing, oral hearing, or I'm going to just rule on the filings.
okay, Judge, if I may, really quickly,
You're-
I'm looking at my motion for supplemental discovery. In my signature block, it clearly says what my correct address is. And that's true in all of my communications with the court. Anytime that I've sent something to the court, my address has been correct, and clearly so.
All right, but I'll note that. Thank you. Is there anything further we can do today?
Your Honor, if I may, I have a copy of all the filings. The clerk has already brought them out to us. I'm going to give them to Mr. Cook at this time.
All right, if you will do that, I'd like to see that on the record, frankly.
Thank you.
I have handed them to Mr. Cook, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Is there anything further on behalf of the state here today?
No, Your Honor. I assume my motion for sanctions is in abeyance until he can respond, so that's all I have.
Yes, we'll hold that in advance. And anything on behalf of the defense, Mr. Cook?
Not that I can think of.
All right. All right, we'll...
Just, if I may really quickly, which of the filings was the one that changed today to a hearing rather than?
I don't have that in front of me. I think
I have,
ordered that later.
I have 3 things here, and they're all dated November 19th. I don't have anything dated later than November 19th.
Your Honor, just to clarify, you moved this to change this to a hearing in your order. That was issued in
Was that filed on the 20th?
I think so, Your Honor. It was relatively soon thereafter. I'm going to say the 4 or 5 business days after my filings.
Okay. If the clerk's office would provide Mr. Cook with that order that I made as well, I'm pretty sure you received it, Mr. Cook, but just out of an abundance of caution, what we're going to do is make certain that you have the order that the court made after Mr. Ashworth's filings.
Have there been any motions made as far as like, has there been a motion to, I heard some people talking, I overheard some people talking, has there been a motion to dismiss these charges, or this charge, or no?
Not the charge, one charge was dismissed and one charge was amended. Is that correct, Mr. Ashworth?
That is correct, and that was done at the October 30th hearing.
Correct.
So that's where we are at this point, Mr. Cook.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and we will, I'll wait for any filings from the parties. Okay?
Thank you, Judge. My name is Your Honor.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Did she go to get
Yes,
the
sir.
last filing?
Yes.
You want to hold on, she's getting you the paperwork? For the last filing, the one you said the judge didn't send you?